Hi, my name's Jackie Jarasi and I am a yoga teacher, a health and well-being therapist, and today what I'd like to talk about is tension and healthy ways to think about tension. So when we were born, our bones were free, we had no tension in our muscles at all. You were, as a baby, completely and absolutely flexible. And as we grow in our lives and get very busy lives, our muscles learn to contract and expand, and over time tension's created. It's physical, it's emotional, it's mental, and everybody has their unique tensions in the body that go from their heads to their toes, because every muscle in our body is connected. So most of us think about tension as being bad, but actually tension is completely normal and natural and part of being alive. Fitness is very important in our lives, getting out of breath, toning our muscles. The other very important thing is learning to stretch. If we don't stretch, we do literally shrink. So if you don't want to shrink, you need to stretch. And the way to stretch safely is to really allow tension as completely normal, as completely natural, part of being alive. And so when you do stretch and you move your muscles, the way to start is to actually close your eyes, breathe, feel where your body's touching the ground, and actually move on an out breath to start with. So we can move on an in-breath, we could move on an out-breath, but if you were learning to stretch, if you could just sigh out your breath, and when you close your eyes, you can actually feel where the layers of tension are in your body. And the places that you will feel are the places that have been working really hard for you. And it's really important to appreciate those muscles. You can even say, thank you, gosh, this is where I've worked really hard. Thank you, muscles, for being strong. Don't make tension bad. Bring your full curiosity and interest. And when you stretch, your muscles pull on your bones and it sends a signal to your brain, make my bones healthy. And it sends a signal to your bones to keep your muscles healthy. Your joints have a poor blood supply. They need to move, to stretch, to expand, to stay healthy. If we don't stretch, our body can get all sorts of inflammations. Normally the only way you feel that you have tension in your body is when you get a pain. But imagine you could listen to that pain and go, yes, how normal, how natural, I've been very busy, this is where I'm holding tension in my body. Imagine if that tension is in a muscle or a joint, you could actually begin to learn through yoga or Pilates. There's so much around on YouTube. You can look at stretches that you might experiment with. But the most important thing as you're watching is to start slow, really listen to your body, and ask your body, darling, does that feel pleasurable? Does that feel safe? Is my body having a good time? If it hurts, that's your body saying you're going too fast, slow down. Use your hands as you're stretching, rub into the muscles. It's a fantastic way of getting blood into there, circulation into there, to warm your muscles. Most of us do not know where we're holding tension in our body. So as you stretch, you're actually learning about your body and learning, where am I holding tension? And it will tell you by a lovely ache. If it's not a lovely ache, you're doing too much too quickly. So slowly, always breathe deeply, because often we're a little anxious when we stretch. We hold our breath, so you're learning to breathe deeply, fully in, maybe even experiment with stretching on the out-breath, to take your time, to go slowly, to really listen, to only hold a stretch for a small amount of time, because you're learning how to stretch that muscle. Ease in and out of a stretch, maybe very slowly. You're trying to really learn what is a safe way of stretching, and your body is wise. It will go, oh, that feels so good, what a relief. Breathe. Oh, ouch, that's too fast, that's too much, that's not comfortable for me. And that's what you're learning when you learn to stretch in yoga, or just lying on the floor at home, getting your body supported by the ground, breathing deeply, rubbing, taking your time. And the other important thing, if you see you're copying someone stretching, you're going to a class, or you're watching someone on the internet stretching, is for you to really only listen to your inner guide, which is your body, that says, yes, I like it, or no, that's too much. Never ever force your body to stretch too quickly, too fast. Really take your time. So the teacher's stretching to their capacity, you're trying to stretch to yours. And if you're new to stretching, especially in my classes, I say, please don't copy me. I break stretches down to 5 versions. And I say, if you can, hold back. Do the simple version first. See how that feels today and over the next few days. Then slowly over time, you can learn to take that stretch more deeply, as if there's layers of tension in the body. Only when you know a stretch well can you stretch deeply into that stretch. It's familiar to your body. You know it, you know what it feels like. And then you'll learn how your body is. You'll learn the different ways your body feels in a particular stretch. And then that will be your guide about how deeply you can go, how quickly you can go. So we need to stretch to keep our bones and muscles healthy. We need to breathe when we're stretching. If it's a new stretch for us, go slowly, slowly, slowly. Never keep up with anyone else. Only children have to learn to please their grown-ups to survive. As we're growing up, we want to learn to ask ourselves, does this please me? Does this feel right for me? Does this feel safe for me? And your body is your guide. Your body will tell you through pain and pleasure what feels right, what feels too much. And there is actually like a nice pain when you're stretching. There's a relief. It's like a nice ache that your body goes, oh, that's such a relief to move. This is our human animal body. We need to stretch to stay healthy and well. And when we're learning to stretch, we need to go gently, use our hands to rub the muscles that are tight and sore to keep them warm. We need to remember to breathe deeply, because that's a way of staying in touch with ourselves, to really take the breath in and out. So we breathe and stretch. So I would like you to stretch regularly, a little every day. Go on the internet, go to a yoga class, a Pilates class, whatever is the way that suits you. But really do stretch. It's absolutely important for your health and well-being. When we get older, we don't want to be dribbling in a chair. We don't want to be unable to get onto the floor and get up. Being stiff and sore and slightly physically crippled in our later life comes from what we did or didn't do when we were younger. So every time you stretch now, today's a good day to start this week. You're adding health to your future. You're creating health for your body. And the other important thing, remember to hydrate when you exercise and stretch. If you check your saliva and it's sticky, when you pee, you're trying to see if your pee is as clear as possible, because we can get dehydrated in half an hour, and hydration is super important. So I know some yoga teachers don't like this, but if you could take some warmed water, sip it gently through the class, have a big drink before and after. That's one way as well to flush out the toxins as you're stretching. Enjoy stretching. Stretch between emails. Breathe and stretch. Rub the body as you stretch. Enjoy tension in your body. Love the tension in your body. Our bodies are running faster than they can. Be kind to yourself. Take care of yourself. Stretching doesn't cost anything. Having pain is really miserable and uncomfortable. So learn to stretch safely, stretch regularly, listen to your body. Enjoy.